Here we want to find 7 ordered pairs to the equation y equals 8 minus x squared, and then we're going to determine its graph. So we know that we have the values for x, and y is going to equal 8 minus x squared. So here are the values for x that we're going to plug into this equation. So we know that we have y, which is equal to 8 minus the value of x, which is negative 3, and then we're going to square that. So we get 8 minus, now we need to square the value of negative 3. So negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. So that becomes 8 minus 9, and 8 minus 9 is negative 1. So therefore we get the ordered pair negative 3, negative 1. Okay, next we're going to plug in the value of 2. So y is going to equal 8 minus negative 2 squared. So again, we're going to bring down the 8 and the minus sign, and then we're going to evaluate what's inside the parentheses. Negative 2 times negative 2 is positive 4, and therefore 8 minus 4 is going to give us positive 4. So we have negative 2, positive 4. Okay, next we're going to plug in the value of negative 1. So this is going to be 8 minus negative 1 squared. So we're going to bring down the 8 and the minus sign, and then negative 1 times negative 1 is positive 1, and 8 minus 1 is positive 7, so we have negative 1 comma 7. Okay, next we're going to plug in the value of 0. So y is going to equal 8 minus 0 squared. Well, anything times 0 is going to give us 0, so this is going to be 8 minus 0, which is positive 8. And so therefore we have 0 comma 8. Okay, next we're going to put in the value of 1. So 8 minus positive 1 squared. Well, 1 times 1 is 1, so this is going to be 8 minus 1, which is going to give us positive 7. So therefore we have 1 comma 7. Next we're going to put in the value of 2. So this is going to be 8 minus positive 2 squared. So again, this is going to be 8 minus, well, 2 times 2 is going to give us 4. 8 minus 4 is going to give us positive 4, so we get 2 and then 4. And then the last one, we're going to plug in the value of 3. So this is going to be 8 minus 3 squared. 8 minus, well, 3 times 3 is 9, and 8 minus 9 is going to give us negative 1. So we have 3 comma negative 1. So let's go ahead and put these values into MyMathLab to make sure that our answer checks. Okay, and then on top of that, let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to put in the values that we got for this problem here. So negative 3, we put in negative 1, and our answer checks. Negative 2, and then we're going to put in positive 4, and that checks. Put in negative 1, and we got a positive 7. That checks. We put in 0, and then we got a positive 8. That checks. We put in positive 1, and then we got a positive 7. We put in 2, and we got a positive 4. And then we put in 3, and then we end up with a negative 1. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we want to be able to graph to determine which one of these does it look like. So let's go ahead and graph this. So we're going to plot each one of our points. So we have negative 3 and then negative 1. So we're going to go over negative 3 and then down negative 1. The next one is we're going to go over negative 2, and then we're going to go up 4. The next one is we're going to go over negative 1, and then we're going to go up 7. The next one is we have 0, and then we're going to go all the way up to 8. Next one is we have positive 1, so that's to the right 1, and then up 7. The next one is to the right 2, and then up 4. And then the last one is over 3, and then down 1, which is negative 1. And then you can see here that here is what our graph looks like, which is the shape of a parabola. So let's check and make sure that we select the right one here. So it looks like the only choice that we have that's going upside down is A. So let's go ahead and check our answer. And there is our result.